Kia ora, g'day, welcome back everybody. So this afternoon's training session for the Sunday afternoon is just 20 rounds of these slant board squats. I've got a link in the description to a video that I watched recently with Ben Patrick, knees over toes guy, and he's working with, geez, I can't remember I haven't even watched it just before posting this, which I should have, but he's working with a head strength and conditioning coach for one of the American college basketball teams, I think. And he's talking about the squat progression that he takes all his athletes and stuff through, and it just made sense to me. When I was listening to it, watching, I was like, yeah, there's a fair few parts of my squats that I know I'm racing and I'm compensating for, or overcompensating or undercompensating, because I've got weaknesses in my squats that I can feel through either my knees or through my ankles or through my hips or through the quads even. Sometimes into the low back, but not too often if I'm honest. So anyway, as I watched that, I figured, man, I might as well, this I was meant to watch it. It's a good time for a reset of my squat and to try to improve it, work on it and get better range of motion. You can see when Ben Patrick does the squat, man, his hamstrings completely cover his calves, and it's a real A to G squats that he has with regards to that slant board that I'm using. I brought that through the Ben Patrick website. It didn't take very long to get here, same with the tip bar that I've got as well, and yeah, I'm so glad that I've got it. It definitely gives me more range of motion of knees over the toes, feeling the ankles, but it also does make the squat less stress on the back, as I'm trying to not stress my back, I'm trying to strengthen my legs. And right now, as I work through these 20 rounds, I didn't film all the 20 rounds, to be honest. The rain started coming a little bit harder at some times, and so I just turned the camera off and put it inside. I think I maybe got 8 or 9 rounds filmed. Anyway, we'll see. Just playing it in normal speed. The intent was to try to go 5 seconds down and then sort of normal pace on the way up, or try to drive up. Not drive up super fast like I'm going to jump, but just to try to come up at a normal type of speed. Excuse me, apologies for the voice as well. So as you can see, my hamstrings nowhere near cover or get close to my calves, and yeah, just a sign of excuse me, more work to do, more things to try to tidy up with regards to my squat. And actually I'm going to pause this here because I need a cough a lot. And anyway, managed to get rid of my blinking coughing hysterics. Yeah, with these, they felt really good. Apart from my feet feeling like blinking popsicles or ice blocks, doing these squats slowly really forced me today to take my time, to try not to rush and overcompensate with my squat by skipping through those parts where I might not have the stability and or the strength and or maybe even the mobility to move through that particular range of motion properly. So yeah, so it was good. I felt like I was a lot more even with regards to my squat. I felt like I wasn't so heavy on my right leg, even though my left knee is still recovering at this time and still getting strength, and it's still not 100%, but it's definitely way better than where it was. And I felt like with just the empty barbell that I could do these squats and have an even amount of force or pressure through both feet. So yeah, happy with the way these went for today. And yeah, hopefully you get something out of it as well in terms of watching Ben Patrick's video. I mean, not through watching this video, but watching, if you get a chance. It goes for over an hour, but it was time well spent for me. So I'm just right at the beginning stages of it, and I'm just going to keep working through these. Probably from what I saw, he puts his athletes through for the first couple of weeks, depending. I may be stuck on this, hopefully not longer than 2 weeks, but if I am, so be it. I just really feel like it's a good time for me to try and reset my squat and get balanced again, and at the same time get strong again through the squats and through all parts of the movement, as well as try and increase the range of motion for me, which is, as you can see, is nowhere near where I where ideally they try to get people. So hopefully in a few, we'll see where we're at in a few months, and then hopefully I've progressed anyway. So if you've made it this far, hey, appreciate your time and support. I give a bit of an acknowledgement at the end as well, and a wrap up to those that have sent through some really kind messages with regards to our family and that sort of thing. So just know that they're received gratefully and humbly, full of gratitude. So thank you so very much. Anyway, I won't do the wrap up here as I mentioned, because I do it in the end. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Alright, that's that. My bloody toes feel like, my feet feel like popsicles. They're pink popsicles right now. But just a 20 rounds, 2-0 rounds of 5 to 7 or 5 to 8 zombie, I think they're called zombie squats or hands-free squats, in the front squat position, not so much the front rack because I'm not holding the bar and I don't have my elbows forward. But I'll put the link to the video that I was watching from Ben Patrick, Knees Over Toes guy, working with oh bloody hell, he's the head strength and conditioning coach for some college sports team, basketball team. And when I watched that, to me it just made sense, because Ben Patrick stuff makes sense to me anyway. And it made sense to me from the perspective of, you know, man, I need to do a reset on my squat. I've been used to speeding up my squat to compensate and or overcompensate for weaknesses in my squat. My legs are burning, man. My quads are on fire just doing 5 to 8 reps. Probably the last 10 rounds I was probably six reps. I think I did a minimum 5, started off doing around 7 or 8, and then probably the last year, probably from about halfway, I started just doing 6 reps, and that was enough. My quads feel smoked from doing that, but that helps distract a little bit from the pink popsicle toes I've got. Otherwise, yeah, awesome. That was all. I did a brief little warm-up on the treadmill. That was only less than 10 minutes, just backwards walking to fire up the quads, the VMO and all that sort of stuff, my toes, my ankles, etc. So yeah, didn't bother about filming that. It's like less than 10 minutes. Did some mobility and moving around, did a little bit of stretching, and then basically just did 20 rounds of those hands-free zombie squats. So yeah, that's about it in terms of the training. If you made it this far, thank you very much for your time and for your support. Thank you very much to everybody that's sent kind messages, and even those that haven't. You know, not everybody needs to. That's not why it's put up there. Why do I share some of the difficulties and challenges that are going on in my family and stuff at the moment? Well, because, you know, it's very easy to, well, not even easy I would say, but it can be maybe easier for people to put on a pretend show and make out that everything is all sunshine and roses in their lives, when in reality it's not. And for me anyway, it's not being true to what this channel is about, and it's not being true to those that are given of their time to subscribe and support in whatever way, shape or form that is, whether that's quietly supporting from the sidelines, whether that's actively supporting in the comments and in the requests and the suggestions and the emails, etc. So yeah, that's all. It's not a feel sorry for me, because there's nothing to feel sorry about. Like, I'm blessed, my family's blessed. Yep, we've got a hard time that we've got to navigate our way through at the moment with one of our children, but that's just life. There's no different to anybody else, no different to you, no different to people that you know, maybe no different to what your family may be going through or experiencing. So we're just, you gotta crack on, you gotta keep moving forward, you gotta keep turning up, you gotta keep staying in the fight. So that being said, as always, the message is the same. Any challenges, difficulties, hard times that you may be going through, then all I can do is encourage you to keep turning up, keep staying in the fight, put one foot in front of the other, take one day at a time. Know that the sun will shine again and that there are better days ahead. And those better days, man, I promise you, they're coming for you and they're closer than you think. There is a light at the end of that tunnel, so just stick at it, keep going, you're not alone. It's okay to not be okay. It's 100% okay to ask for help. It's 100% okay to talk about and or share with somebody that you trust some of the difficulties that you may be going through. You don't have to start a YouTube channel and put it out there. I just put it out there because, you know, if that's going to be the message that I look to try to share at the end of every video and or during every video, then I need to front up and I need to be willing to acknowledge that there are some times in my life that genuinely suck and that are hard, and I don't want to front them sometimes, and I don't want to talk about them, let alone talk about them even in general terms on social media. But that's part of what this channel is about, to hopefully uplift and encourage other people. So anyway, with that being said, as always, go always a little further. Remember, who dares wins and who cares wins. And until the next video, there's a big mana wave coming from me to you, filled with my aroha, respect, appreciation, and gratitude for you all. Now I'm going to go take my pink popsicles into the shower.